kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
You have just tuned in to the Mag Nerd Podcast, your home for everything in music, anime, and gaming. What is up, people? Showed Up the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you my review for the S.H.Figuarts 1989 Michael Keaton Batman. I got this package in the mail today from my toy plug. You know I love you, bro. I also, just to let you guys know, this review will be for the Batman, but right after that, I will be doing the review for the Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt for Son Goku, so stay tuned for that as well. But let's get into this review for Batman and Split Cow. Let's get this out of the way. And here we go. That's actually kind of cool. I love this box art. Good Lord. This is actually new for S.H.Figuarts. I love the deep blacks, the Batman insignia. Usually you have the bubble window on the front, but they put it on the back. Oh, okay. I see you guys. I love the side. And then bam, we have here on the back, we have the Michael Keaton Batman. And it looks like he is fully articulated. I cannot wait to get this thing open. Another look on the side, the bottom, and the top. Let's get this thing open. So we got the tape off. Let's get him pulled out of the packaging. Very nice. And you can see here, we have the alternate head. We have a couple of batarangs. We have some ninja stars. We have the gas gun. We have the split gas gun, a couple of hands, and a figure. Let's get them out. Oh, this is real pleather. I like it. If you guys didn't know, up until Ben Affleck, this was my favorite Batman, straight up and down. Michael Keaton Batman was the gold standard, and again, up until Ben Affleck, he has been my Batman, and up until then, he had the best Batmobile in my opinion as well. All right, so looks like we got the cow here, we got the cape to come out from under here. I'm gonna have to do some research on this. This cape is ridiculous. All right, before we get into that though, let's look at the figure. I like the detail. It looks like Michael Keaton. You guys can get a close up here. And again, this is some very durable, some really nice. This actually might be real leather. I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to look online and see, but this looks like some real leather. And again, it is made to spread out. So I'm assuming if you pull up on this head, is how you get it off. Yep. See, I'm messing up already. That's fine. I'll find it. So again, that's how I guess you get the head off. I didn't read the instructions ahead of time, guys. And then you unpin it here. You gotta be careful with this thing. You can lose that very easily. Yeah, I'll have to pause for the calls. All right, guys, we are back. Whew, let me tell you. All right, so part of being a reviewer is being upfront honest. So this is not going to be one of those 100% glowing reviews because there is a lot wrong, or I shouldn't say a lot wrong with this figure. There are a lot of things that you guys need to know about before purchasing and playing with this action figure. All right, so as you can see earlier, I had to film this thing at least 3 times. So this video has been filmed, like this is my 3rd time filming it. I had to stop, take time, you know, get used to everything before I can come up with a proper rating for this, and I do feel like I am there now, so let's get into it. All right, so this is a complicated action figure. Make sure you read the instructions because it's going to be vital in making sure that you don't lose something or you don't break something, okay? So let's look at the Batman first. And on the merits of the actual look of the figure, I love it. I love the cape. It feels like a premium leather cape. It really does. And it is, and again, we'll get into the details of the cape later, but I just want you guys to kind of see exactly what this cape looks like in like a full 360. So you can see it here. And then if I just pan it around, you can kind of see it is the real deal. It really is. Now again, I don't know if this is pleather or real leather, but it feels like premium leather to me. It does. And if you move the cowl and you move the cape, you can kind of see the body underneath. And it has these two things that can be removed, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. I want you guys to get a close-up of the body. You can see here that the body itself feels like a rubber / like bulletproof material to it. And then the boots at the bottom are nice and black and shiny. So I love the discoloration and the, you know, just the changing of the colors. And again, you can see the back here as well. All right. So let's take a look at the face, because this will actually lead me to one of my first complaints. The face itself is fine. It's molded. I think that you can tell that it kind of looks like Michael Keaton. Again, the eyes themselves are black, but you can see that there is like little dots that they did put in. Yeah, you can see it like that, of him kind of staring off. The head itself, just to let you guys know, does not rotate, because just like in the movie, he didn't have any neck. If he wants to look, he has to like turn. You know what I mean? He doesn't, and the head itself doesn't look up at all. Like there is no movement in the actual neck itself. There is a lot of stuff going on underneath this cowl, and again, I'll look at that later. I just want to give you guys a quick review of the body itself. It stands up pretty well. I didn't have any real big issues like I did with some of the Figma stuff that I reviewed last week, or the Spider-Man stuff. He stands pretty easily like that. Now, my thing, again, I want to talk about the good before I talk about the bad, or the stuff that I don't like necessarily. And the one thing that I will say that I really, really enjoy about this figure are the accessories. So first, I want to talk about the triangle guards. As you can see here, the triangle guards. If I can stop dropping everything in the world. Luckily, there's two. I didn't lose it, but it fell. So here are the triangle guards. And if you guys remember in the movie, this is actually my favorite part in the movie. It's Batman in the alley, and he's fighting with Joker's henchmen, and there's like an Asian henchman that comes out, and he's like, yeah. Like, I remember his whole, like, motif, the words he said. Like, again, I'm not trying to embarrass myself for camera, but trust me when I say I remember it. This was my favorite Batman ever. So I remember it. So when the guy jumps in the air, this is a triangle guard that Batman uses to like hit him in the balls and knock him out instantly. So I thought that was a really nice touch. And it's they give you two, so you can do it on the right hand or the left hand. I dropped the left hand and it's on the floor somewhere, but I'll get it later. So I like that, and it looks good. It's molded perfectly. I like the steel, the little steel balls that you see here at the bottom. It looks good. They put a lot of detail into that. Now, he also comes with two shuriken. Now, somebody can explain to me, because again, I haven't seen the movie in a while, but I don't remember when he used these shuriken. Can somebody tell me? Was this when he was in the Axe chemical plant and he threw it in the Joker, and this is what hit the little thing that spread the chemicals in Joker's face? So I can't remember when he used the shuriken, but apparently he did. He also comes with the handy dandy grapple gun, and I already did the hard work of putting it in the hand for you guys, so you can see how it's supposed to look when it's in his hand. This can fit in the left or right hand. He has a hand for both. And then I can take it out so you guys can see it on its own. And again, I like the detail. I really do. I like the gold. I like the black. I like how they put the little details in the actual gun itself. I even like the little silver that they put in here on as well. They did a really good job there. He also comes with a batarang. And they do have a hand that can fit the batarang as well. That looks nice. And they have the other grapple gun. And this one was one of my favorites. And this is when they were escaping the bank vault. and he stuck it in Joker's face, and Joker thought he was going to shoot him with it, but then it split like this, and it can split, and then it shoots out like, and then he clips on the little thing and flies out of the building, and that's when we got that famous line from Joker. It's like, where did he get those wonderful toys? So this is my childhood, guys. Like I was born in it. I'm not about to tell you when I was born, but just know I was a huge fan of this movie when it was coming up. All right, and it does come off here, but again, it's just as simple as pushing it in and pushing down. So don't worry, it's not broken at all. All right. Now, one of the negatives that I have about this Batman, and I want to tell you guys about it now, is the faces. The faces, they have a purpose, obviously, but one of the things is a functional issue that I have as well. So the faces are supposed to fit inside of the cowl like so. You see? And this is the only difference between the two is that this face kind of has like a little bit of an open cleft mouth, a little bit. Some of my things starts moving. See? There we go. You can see it has like, he has like an open mouth, and you can see his eyes are looking straight. So he looks a little goofy, he looks a little derpy, but it's not bad. It's not horrible. The issue that I have is that sometimes this mouth falls out very easily. Like if you do it like this, it won't come off. But if you're just like touching it or fiddling with it, it will come off, like it'll come out really easy. So you just gotta be very careful with that. Very careful with that. Because when I was fiddling with it before, it was coming out a lot. That's just a heads up. Now again, he also comes with a shuriken hand, like I said before. So I'll show you how to do that real quick. So you see the shuriken hand. And it's just a simple matter of fitting the shuriken in said hand. Like so. And it just fits. It just fits. It's teeny tiny, so like I said, be very careful. And the same thing works for the Batarang that I showed you guys already. All right, so let's get into the complicated part about this figure. So in order to get this off and switch it out, you have to start here. So this insignia, as you guys saw earlier, when I tried to take it apart, it comes out like this, and then you can kind of take the head off. All right. Once you take the head off, you then have this other piece that I lost, and took me a while to find it, but I finally found it. And you can take this part off, and that's what releases the cowl. So then you can pull it out. Now, I'm doing this for you guys, but just to let you know, this thing is incredibly hard to get back on, okay? That was another gripe that I had, is that these things are so small. Unless you have like baby hands, it's not going to be easy for you to get it back on, okay? I'm just letting you know. But the tip that I had is that if you put it on individually like that, and then push it on, it works a lot better. Trust me. So once that comes off, and don't lose this because there is no replacement. Once that comes off, the only thing that keeps the cape on is a little tablet in the back that goes right into the back of the figure right here. And you can take that off, and I'll show you guys that later. But what I wanted to show you is how Batman does the spread wings thing. So you put these hands on, and it's just a simple matter of sticking this inside here. And then kind of like that. And again like that. And these do come out. So you just fit it in the hole like that. And again, be careful, because again, this thing is delicate. And then it's just a simple matter of lifting out the hands. Like that. And then you can just put the head back on. Plug that in. and it should stay. And then you get this spread Batman. See? And that's how you do it. It looks cool. Like I said, it looks good. It's just sometimes it's very difficult to pull it off. And again, I have to recommend that you guys also heat your joints, because I had to do that on my figure as well to get it to get on there a lot easier. But again, you can kind of do like the off the building kind of thing now. And I might work on that when I do my review. Still thinking about how I'm going to do the pose, but. And let's see if he can stand up while doing the pose. You might need to stand for that, but I'm pretty sure there are some crafty enough posers out there who can get him to stand, but I haven't been able to do it yet. So that is in essence the Batman figure itself. It is very, very, it is like, it's the articulation, and that's what I wanted to talk about as well. So let's get that out. Let's get that out and let's get the head off, because I want to show you guys. And there was I was talking about with the mouth falling off very easily. So then at the back here, like I said, you can tug that off and take the cape off completely. And then you can have people like Daredevil 19 and other YouTubers who want to come out and do like custom capes. You can probably get them to do a better cape that has bendy wire in it. But again, that's not a bad cape. I do want to make sure that that's clear that this is not a bad cape. So this is what the body looks like without the cape, without the head. I just want to let you guys be able to see that. And you can see that this is a new type of S.H.Figuarts head. Because again, this right here is new. I've never seen this before. And again, it can move a little bit left to right and a little bit up and down, but there's not a lot of range of motion. This is on a single jointed elbow. So there is no double jointed elbow. We do have a butterfly joint a little bit. No real ab crunch going down, but do have a little bit going back. There is double jointed knees. There is ankle pivot. And there is a toe hinge. So you do have that. And again, if you want to see what the cape itself looks like, fully spread, that's what it looks like from the inside. And this is what it looks like from here. And like I said, these bars do come out, so you can take them out if you want, but I probably won't. All right. And like I said, this is the annoying part, because again, the mouth does come off fairly easy. So you do have to be careful with that. And there is no extra insignia, so don't lose that. All right. So let's put this thing back on. All right. So I'm gonna get this thing together, come back with some comparisons, and then we'll. All right, guys. So here we have a size comparison. We have the S.H.Figuarts Goku, Kaioken, we have the S.H.Figuarts Batman, we have the Marvel Legends Mandalorian, and we have the Mafex RoboCop. And as you can see here, there are different scales. I wanted to just make sure I kind of showed everything off, just so you can see it still kind of fits in scale with more of the S.H.Figuarts side, because he is a little bit smaller. We already know that the Marvel Legends figures are a little bit bigger, and you can also see here that this Mafex RoboCop is also bigger than the S.H.Figuarts Batman. So you can kind of see that they are in a different scale. But again, they won't be really sitting in the same bin as everybody else, so it's not a big deal. I just wanted you guys to be able to see that. So in final, my thoughts are this is a solid figure. If you want something that is a stationary thing, if you just wanted to kind of just be sitting there, this is the perfect one for you. It does perfectly represent what that 89 Batman was. You're not going to get a lot of articulation out of this, but you will get a lot of fun. The face sculpt, the color, the matching, the cape, everything is perfect on it. Again, the only issues that I would say is that that face in the front comes out very easily. There is some limitations to the neck articulation, and again, just the overall details. I wish S.H.Figuarts had put a little bit more work into that. But other than that, it's a solid figure. I'm happy to have it and cannot wait to get my Mafex one so I can review both of these guys and give you my favorite. But again, I want you guys to get the conversation started. Comment in the section below. Let me know what you think of it. What do you think that they could have added on to here to make it look better? Again, and oh, one more thing before I leave. I know this is not in scale, but I felt bad not being able to at least put it in. So there is this is a Jada Toys 89 Batmobile. That's die-cast metal. So yeah. All right. So again, rate, comment, subscribe to the Mag Nerd Podcast, Instagram and Facebook pages, and subscribe to the channel. This is Shut Up the King. Have a good one. Peace.